Hello everyone and welcome back to the Catalyst Corner. The OTC stock market has been bleeding like a poked pig this week, and a lot of people are being very careful on their entries and what they're purchasing. A lot of money is being pushed into the crypto market, but I think I found two plays that you need to keep on your watch list. One of them I feel like has found a bottom, and another one has a lot of news and a lot of great DD that I'll be bringing to you today. And if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. And if you love to slap the ass, then slap that like button below. And as always, if you're a market dumping little, then you can hit that dislike button. Now let's get into the show. The first ticker I have for you today is LIGA, and Jody Flacco on Twitter has a ton of DD on this company, so go give him a follow and do your own research. But he posted on October the 19th, Q3 filings were out yesterday, $3.9 million in net profit, which is a 470% increase. Total assets of $3.3 million. Liabilities decreased by more than 400%. Has deals and partnerships ready. Connection with SMEV. OTC QB uplist in 2021 is the plan, and share structure is tight. There's no room for dilution. Well, who exactly is LIGA and LIGA Homes? As you can see on their Facebook page, LIGA Homes, the world's first fully sustainable buildings resistant to mold, fire, and hurricanes. LIGA also has a Twitter that you can follow and do some more research on this company at LIG Assets, and you can go take a look at their Twitter page. One of the reasons we did have a drop in the stock today because there was a small issue in their Q3 filings, which once we went back and looked at what the corrections were, it was really ridiculous that they made them do this, but they changed them from pink to pink limited. And 8 hours ago, which was early this morning, LIGA shareholders were notified of a minor change requested by the OTC markets. We will be re-uploading the quarterly report, which will bring us back to pink current status. About 10 minutes after that tweet, that quarterly report was already uplisted to OTC markets. We should see pink current super fast. And here's the Facebook page for Buck Lake Ranch, which is owned by LIGA. And as you can see on October 20th, they said our first look at our first ever recycled plastic bottle cabin rental. Fully sustainable, mold resistant, and withstands up to 326 mile-per-hour winds. Welcome to the family. Thank you, LIGA Homes and EcoPlast Solutions. And here's the website for EcoPlast Solutions, which is a partner with LIGA who is using the recycled materials to build these homes. And another partner of LIGA is Foreverboard, the next generation of drywall. And as you can see on their website, that Foreverboard is insect resistant, fire resistant, water resistant, mold resistant, and mildew resistant. And here are the security details for LIGA. Market cap of only 12 million, authorized shares 2.4 billion, and outstanding shares 2.3 billion. LIGA has closed this Brentwood land transaction, which helped them clean up their financials significantly, and their focus now is on Foreverboard magnesium oxide drywall replacement, sustainable Robert Player homes in partnership with Horton World Solutions, and re-enter the recycled steel framing business for commercial and residential structures. This company has been relatively quiet about the partnership with Horton World Solutions. HWS is in the process of completing their manufacturing facility, and this will finally begin active marketing of co-branded HWS LIGA homes. And here's a consolidated income statement from LIGA. The total revenues of $8.4 million, gross profit of $5.5 million, and a net profit of $3.9 million. In another tweet by Jody Flacco, he says that LIGA officers own 528 million, which is 22% of the outstanding shares of the common shares at open market price, and they plan to buy more when the timing is right. They keep mentioning share buyback for a reason. And here's an image of all the shares that the officers actually hold of LIGA. And in a tweet by Yeg Trades, he points out that BGTV is their subsidiary, which is also highly profitable, has no debt, has 1 million plus cash on hand, source of revenues, green drywall and EcoPlast sustainable homes, highly profitable business model, QB uplisting in 2022, and one of the cleanest OCT balance sheets out there. And finally, LIGA has no plans of a reverse split, and they also want to hold their shareholder value. They want to have a share buyback, and officers plan to buy more shares at open market price. And here's the chart for LIGA. As you can see, we've had 2 red days, but on both those days, we've had huge pushes up and pullbacks. We did close 10% red today, but that's mainly because going from pink to pink yield. And I feel like once we go back to pink, that's another catalyst that should catapult this stock. The opening morning, this thing tanked dramatically because that news came out overnight, came all the way down to 008. And a lot of people grabbed those dips. I was able to grab about the 0085s. It ran all the way back up to 1 cent. And then at the end of the day, across the entire OTC, everybody just started dumping into the bid. And LIGA was no different. But it did actually stay pretty strong and ended up at 0088. If we go into the 1 hour chart, you can kind of see these resistance lines coming from here all the way through. We are sitting, in my opinion, now on this support line, and I feel like we're going to now bounce and start going back up. If we get that pink news, this thing could absolutely jump back over 1 cent. I feel like we're going to be crossing 1 cent very soon and holding that line. It did get up to a high of 1.17. I feel like that's going to be coming back soon, the more eyes that get on this stock. So keep your eye on LIGA. Our next ticker is IFAN. If you've been watching this show for any time at all, you know that IFAN is one of my favorite tickers. I've made money off of this thing 2 different times, and I plan on making money on a 3rd time. The first time I was in at about 2.2 cents when it ran all the way to 5.2 cents, had this huge pullback. I re-entered here about the 2 cent range. We ran all the way back up again to the 3.3. And now we've had this huge pullback just because SSM Monopoly is not keeping anybody up to date on any of their tickers. And quite frankly, everything is bleeding off right now in the OTC. But in my opinion, we've had all of these red days in a row, huge red days. We finally had a green day of 4.79 cents. I feel like we have found a base possibly here in the 1.4 cent range. It may keep going lower. I don't know. I started a small starter position here about the 1.53, which is actually where it closed today. And as this thing keeps going, if it gets into the 1.3s, I'll throw another couple $100 at it. If it drops down into the 1.1s, I'll throw another $300 or $400 at it, because IFAN, as you know, if you've been in it, this thing can fly, and it can fly in a hurry. And so I want to have a piece of the cake when this thing does actually take off. We are still waiting to find out who this merger is into. So keep your eye on IFAN. This thing has huge upside. As you can see how fast these green candles can go up. This thing can jump over a penny in 2 to 3 minutes. The share structure is amazing. It's just right now everybody's in a panic and they're selling off and getting into SHIB coin or whatever else they're getting into. When this gets news, when this merger comes out, and I feel like personally this is going to be a good merger, IFAN could absolutely fly. Keep your eye on IFAN. We are looking for a reversal right here. I feel like today was the start of that. It may or not be. Do your own research. But keep IFAN on your watch list as well. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you're one of my OG subscribers, please let me know in the comments who your favorite Major League Baseball team is. My favorite team personally is the Braves, and I'm hoping they win the World Series. And guys, until next time, we'll see you at the next show.